minecart like 1,000 blocks in the nether, but if we made a portal, like we could go in cardinal directions, like 1,000 blocks or 2,000 blocks away, make portals, and then minecart back. Just have a mine train station in the nether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get to the roof of the nether, the ceiling you can break through somehow. It's actually not too
Yeah,
hard, I think, and then people do portals up
farms
there.
up there.
Yeah, they do all sorts of stuff up there.
Yeah. And then all you'd have to do is a minecart spiral straight down kind of thing. Then you could be wherever you wanted. Because we're going to need to find a reliable way to farm withers in the near future.
Why is that?
So we can fight the wither boss. We're going to need, it's a 5% drop rate for
Oh,
those
yeah.
skulls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I managed to pull the ring out. It kind of messed with the water a little bit, but not as bad as what it was. And that corner didn't give me too much of a problem. So I'm counting this as a win. It kind of looks like it's a broiling wave almost.
What's up, Arno Game? I think I might get some netherite.
I'll give you a hand. Fuck it, I ain't got nothing else to do.
So the water's all good now?
Yeah, you should come take a look before you do your netherite dig.
How'd you fix it?
I chopped down the stone. What I ended up doing is, because the stone was technically over, it wasn't in the water.
Oh, thanks, man.
It was one block in from where the water falls. So like this outer edge. So every time I took the block away, it caused the water to try to fill in that location. And that's when it spilled over. So I went around and I did another line of stone actually in the water this time, back one block. And this way, when I went through, I chopped out the front blocks
What's up,
first that weren't
Ace?
touching the water now, and then I chopped out the back blocks.
Yeah,
And it
multiplayer.
worked for almost all of it. I did have a couple of spillovers in that problematic corner, but overall, like the effect from on top of the monument or in the monument kind of makes it look like it's a crest of a wave kind of thing, because it's not just
Yeah.
a uniform
It's a little choppy, but
clear edge. Yeah, it's a little choppy, but not horribly so.
hey, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thanks.
And we got Ace as Rail too. What are you guys up to?
Is that Ace Azrael?
Sure. Ace as Rail.
Yeah. I was gonna do more interior work on this, but I wasn't quite sure what we wanted to do. I was initially thinking of like hollow out to the roof line the whole way kind of thing. It's going to give us enough prismarine that we can then choose what rooms we do want to build instead of trying to build around. So I was going to make a bunch of bamboo scaffolding and just come in here and Shrek it all.
Lately, we've been playing around this time, but not really a set schedule. Yeah, I
We
feel
also post in the Discord every time we go live.
like mostly every time.
Whenever Discord sends a message out.
I didn't today. I haven't today. I don't know. Yeah, if you don't know, I've got a YouTube channel, BlueBits, BlueBits. So that's my Discord also.
That's another thing we really should get the social bot. So the Nightbot, so we can program it for like socials to get your BlueBits,
Yeah.
your Blue's Garage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my YouTube. Spelt like that.
This is the one and only world famous BlueBits. Master builder extraordinaire.
Not famous.
Got more subscribers than I do.
Dead streamer, dead streamers, dead or dead YouTubers, dead.
No. I wonder if there's any other like prismarine brick stairs or something.
Yeah, there's stairs.
We should line this inner walkway with a set of stairs so we can get up to the roof.
Yeah, I was thinking the whole thing, all the way around. I think dark prismarine would be good.
Yeah, we'll have enough of it.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's the most popular build.
I swear to God, he's a freaking wizard.
Japanese head.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Like, how you can look at this assortment of blocks and be like, I can make this beautiful piece of art is fucking beyond me. Just mind-blowing.
Lots of time investment.
I had a little bit more of a crash course when I was trying to do that library yesterday. I just kept putting shit up, taking it down, and getting all mad, and I was like, fuck it! I'm just putting electors down, I don't even care.
Yeah. That's why I told you creative is best for designing.
Yeah, I wasn't about to whoa. That's an issue. That's an issue.
Yeah, cool, man. Glad you like the vibe. It's not going to be just Minecraft. Eventually, we'll move on to other games.
I love that you can actually jump on the beds.
It actually gives you a bounce.
Yeah. Oh, back at the house. I'll show you something. I built something. It's temporary and ugly, but it should work. I haven't succeeded yet.
Is it a picture of you?
I don't work. No,
I just heard ugly. Oh, what other games do we play? Everything?
Oh, well, what have we
So
gone lately?
much.
We did Phasmo. Was the
Deep
last
Rock.
one before this?
Deep Rock.
Deep Rock, yeah.
Factorio might be soon. I don't know. All sorts of stuff.
Satisfactory, hopefully, maybe.
All sorts of
stuff.
stuff.
If I get a vote.
Is this the fly through?
Yeah. So if you go in the opposite direction, like when you do your flyby, you'll see it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Also, I found the best way is to like go from here and go straight up, because then you get the fastest speed, and you have to stay so low. It's so hard.
Woo! Yeah, Deep Rock is one of my favorites for sure. Just super solid.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I've just fucking coyote splatted against that fucking wall. I must have done it 30 or 40 times, almost died, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go do something productive, because...
Have you made it through?
Like, not going fast enough to get the achievement, no. I thought I was going fast, but apparently not fast enough.
What's the achievement?
Fly through a 1x1 hole, doing more than I think 40 meters a second. But like, how the fuck fast is? Oh no!
No, I haven't seen or played the new God of War. I do want to watch it though.
Watched a little bit of it. It looks it looks nuts.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I never played the first one either, and I know it's a masterpiece. Like I've
Oh,
heard
I've never played
everything
it.
but good.
Dude.
I haven't.
That hurts.
Dude, I flew through it right after hitting a rocket. Like, how is that not fast enough?
Right? And that's what my thing was. Like when I hit, I flew through.
I thought I had it. Well, I gotta get on breaking 3. Get some clay. The clay is silent.
The clay is silent. I think that, in my opinion, is the only thing that broke that scene, because his understanding of the fact that the word is silent kind of breaks the
Him no
he
speaking
doesn't
English.
understand English.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he doesn't understand English enough. I'm like, so close.
Detective, terrible detective.
Thankfully, I didn't have my totem in my hand. That would have sucked. Swear to God, all these turtles have asthma.
They breathe heavy or what?
Yeah. When you're standing nearby them, all you can hear is...
Oh yeah, that's right. They do a little huff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of clay to trade for emeralds. Need to buy some unbreaking books.
Have you played the new God of War, Arno? Oh, I was looking in the BlueBits Discord too. For whatever reason, I don't have mod anymore.
I wonder if it's because it's a different device.
No, it's not even on my desktop either. Took mod from me.
I don't know if I ever gave it to you.
Yeah, I had mod because I was the one that got what's her name in there as mod for you.
I think she abandoned me.
Yeah, probably. It's not surprising though.
There's not much to do anyways. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm sure one of the variety streamers I like is playing it right now.
All the popular peoples are definitely
It's
jumping on that bandwagon.
The first one was freaking great.
It was like a movie that you could play.
Yeah.
Like that amount of freedom and that amount of ability to just do is so good, and the story was solid.
And it actually seemed like the fighting mechanics were all good and flowy and just good fighting.
Speaking of fighting mechanics, did you hear Neebs and Astro, or like the Neebs crew, talking about Arc 2 and some of the stuff that they had heard about it?
Holy librarians.
There's a
Library
couple.
apocalypse.
There's a couple.
I heard them talking about Arc 2, but they didn't really say much, did they? I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Simon was talking about how he had looked into it or read in about it and stuff, and I guess they want to make combat more interesting instead of just point whack kill, point whack kill. They want to make it
Yeah, Holy Librarian.
a little bit more Dark Soulsy. So I'm thinking more like Valheim kind of combat,
Huh.
dodging and skill based instead of just whoever points and clicks first wins kind of thing.
Yeah.
And building is going to be more betterer. It's not going to be snap to grid kind of thing. It's going to be done the same way as like the forest or
It's going to be
ranch sim, where
more
it's like,
not bad.
yeah, where the idea of like, okay, here is you like lay down a blueprint frame and then you put the items into that frame. So no more is it a snap build kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I think I need 54 emeralds. Somebody have the books?
There was none in there.
Huh.
Actually, hold on. I thought I brought 20 with me. Where did I put them? Oh, I might have only just brought one. I noticed that the thing was empty and I went and got one. Oh no, I noticed it was empty and then didn't get one. Because,
That's a big difference as to.
yeah, I noticed it was empty. I went back to get one and then I ADOS'd.
Well, there's 13 here. And all those emeralds are gone too.
Yeah, I noticed
The
that
emeralds,
as well.
the emeralds I used yesterday to, I was upgrading or leveling up some of the librarians to see what we could get.
Oh, okay.
Not saying,
So-
just saying, but Bo's got like a stack and a half in his house.
Oh,
Hey,
we've
thanks.
got enough stuff that we can make them.
Yeah, this cave was here when we got here. It's a perfect place to build. We just had to.
That's gorgeous.
And this big opening was already here. I just put glass in front.
I almost want to replace the glass with the tinted stuff that doesn't have the texture on the front.
Like the black stuff?
Well, there's a bunch of different tinted glass, right?
Yeah, I think they all have these lines though. Or do they? I can't remember. I think they have the pixels on
Well,
them.
how did the tinted look over top of my floor down there? Remember? Because that's what I have over top of the
Yeah.
magma blocks downstairs.
What color is it?
It's just tinted glass.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was no texture. It just disappeared.
I can't open your door.
Oh shit! I'm down here right now.
Closed from the inside.
Yeah, just make sure all the switches are back to where they should be, and I'll come flip the switch from downstairs.
Yeah, it's set to open. Turn that around. Yeah, there you go. You can lock them
thanks,
in
man.
when you do that.
Yeah, that is the negative. I have
Here's
to keep
Relic store.
chopping my way out every once in a while.
A floating one?
Yeah.
Or suspended?
Although the downside is with the
Am I
roof, the
right
way
here?
that it is, you can't tell that it's suspended from the inside, and it's only an exterior kind of.
Knock knock.
I'm coming. It's down at Bedrock.
Oh yeah, this stuff doesn't have any of the pixels on it.
The roof too. I don't know if it looks different, but
Yeah, this is pure clear glass.
Yeah, and that's the tinted stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we did that on the exterior wall,
Yeah.
all of that stuff would go away.
Yeah. Fill your boots.
I said that to some Americans, and they looked at me like I had 8 heads.
Here's Bo's house. He's not on right now.
redstone door, I just stole it from a walkthrough. I knew what I wanted, but it's been probably 5 years since I last touched and played with it. Have you seen Bo's basement? He finished it.
Nope.
Looks so nice. Like, so nice.
I'll have to go take a look. I haven't seen it either.
Like the interplay between the bricks.
Oh, sweet.
And, oh, yeah, it looks so good. He needs to put a nether portal or a mine shaft or something on this wall.
That ceiling's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he keeps saying he can't do interiors. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, I see. Some of these are slabs and some of these are stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over... Which one was it? One of the ones over here had... yeah, there you go. On the top shelf. There's a stack of emeralds.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna steal them.
I can get my own.
You could always just accost his farm. Sell all the billion potatoes and carrots and everything.
I was just gonna grab rotten flesh and string. Yeah, we cheated a bit and just moved some spawners over here. So we've got 3 spawners here.
We didn't cheat. We just pretended that
You could silk touch a spawner.
you could silk touch a spawner. That's
Just-
all.
just-
we
Being able to mod without installing the mod.
Just
is all we
pretended.
did.
Yeah. We made believe. Pretended. There's a reason why this server only has 1 op, because I'm so bad for the, well, I'm just gonna do this. And just
I mean,
quickly
it's
give
it's
myself something.
it's only a stack of netherite. Like I could get that in a few hours.
Yeah, nah, I don't play that game.
This is where you and I differ, sir. Speaking of, I'm gonna go see if I can't find you some netherite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get on breaking over my pick. Who here is the weirdo that likes the rotten flesh?
The lady in the purple vest.
I'm not
The
gonna
one who
ask.
looks like the one who would like the rotten flesh.
I'm not gonna ask what they do with it.
Well, it's a Minecraft flashlight.
Rotten fleshlight. You should get another one of these
Really
guys.
quickly.
There's a couple of brew stands that we haven't used. You just bring them over.
Yeah. This rotten flesh has been good for emeralds. And string. I just found out the Fletcher likes string.
Fisherman likes string too.
Or is it the? This is the Fletcher. Yeah, I didn't know the fisherman liked it too.
Oh, fuck you, lava.
That's actually pretty good. Where's the fisherman? Let me see.
One of these days we need to just fly
Yeah.
those chests over to the village. Like to spend a couple of trips going back and forth with nothing but inventories full of string and rotten flesh and just move them all over.
To be fair though, it's not like it's too much of a jaunt to come back and fill your inventory with stuff to sell, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's more convenient if you wouldn't have to make that trip.
We could always set up like a little loot building there and just have the
Most
chest
common things.
full of sellable stuff, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you too. Should be streaming tomorrow, most likely. We'll catch you later.
Nice to meet you, Arno. Thanks for dropping by. Did Arno follow? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, man. Thanks.
I need a crash course on what all that means.
So there's a difference between following and subscribing. Following just means that they get the streamers that they follow get added onto like a shortcut bar on the left, and it's like you are following these peoples.
Subscribing
You'll
on
be
YouTube, essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
yes. So it's free, doesn't cost a thing. It hits one button, and everybody can be like the day one, second one that you start your streaming career. You've never streamed before. You are eligible to get followers. You don't make any money from it, but it's an important step in being a streamer. Then subscribing actually costs money, or people can use some free systems that are in place with
Primes and stuff.
Amazon Prime, yeah. So subscribing, it's exactly the same thing as following, except the money that subscription cost, I think it's like $9 a month or whatever. Some of it goes to the YouTuber or the streamer as like a revenue source. So you think some of these streamers that have, 5, 10, 20,000 subscribers.
It used to be
Each one of them-
50-50.
It used to be. Now it's far less. But even still, those guys, they're making some pretty decent money off.
And donations and bits and stuff.
Yep.
More prevalent on Twitch than YouTube. Like YouTube's implementing them too, where you can gift subs now, and you can do a super thanks or super chats.
Yeah.
But YouTube is trying to become a streaming platform, trying to become a shorts platform. They're trying to become Twitch and TikTok, and they're shitting on all of their small creators in the process. Not salty at all. I've been watching YouTube, like when I go to bed, I listen to YouTube, and I just put up with the ads. And now I've been watching everything with no ads because they just made it easier to do. So it's sad.
I know that, like we had talked about, it's difficult for discoverability on YouTube, but the already established streamers that make the move to YouTube,
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. They've already got their large audience.
I'm kind of
also being paid on a contract basis by YouTube too, right? Like they're not signing for nothing. Like they're signing for a good chunk of money, and then they're agreeing to stream for a certain number of hours per week or per month or whatever.
Yeah, probably. I kind of get the hint that they just don't want small creators, like, because you can make money through Patreon and through merchandise, and there's all sorts of ways to make money on YouTube. But some people, they can only really make a living through ads. So it's like, well, if you're not big enough and you can't make a living on just ads, then, like, it's almost like in order to be a YouTuber now, you have to be able to make money through Patreon and merch and like everything else, because ads isn't enough now. Especially with the autoplay, the no ad autoplay, like it just changed the game entirely.
I've been using AdBlock for, I don't know, a better part of a decade. So I don't see, because I don't ever watch it on my phone or anything, right? So,
yeah.
But when I'm at work, I can get to YouTube. So I've started watching YouTube at work, and man, I never realized it was as bad as it is. Like, you watch a Neves gaming video, I got 7 ads the last 20-minute video I watched.
It was, I don't notice it being too bad. And I don't ever get 30-second ads. Ever since you
I don't
said,
get them often.
ever since you said you got 2 of them, I started paying attention, and I don't think I've seen a 30-second one at all.
Yeah, that was the other day. I got 2 30-second unskippable ads back to back.
When I was watching the
It's like-
Neebs cast,
Brutal.
it was like, oh no, it wasn't ads. It was fucking Simon.
Yeah.
Started with NordVPN, and then like 8 minutes in, he did another one, and then like another
Yeah, they
10
did a
minutes. I'm like,
lot.
oh my god, dude! Like,
I noticed the same thing with that one too. I thought
Yeah,
the
that-
same thing. I was like,
But the benefit there, though, is you can I just tap right mouse button,
Yeah,
or I tap
Yeah.
right arrow, go skip. Okay, good, you're back. Right? Like, you don't have that option. And
yeah,
they still get the money from, like, I prefer that way. Do it that way. Interrupt me yourself. You choose what you want because you are getting paid by that company.
yeah. That's the other thing. If
I'm all for that.
if you're not big enough to get sponsors, and you don't go out and get your own sponsors, like, you don't make the money. Like, it's almost like you can't survive on just ads anymore.
Yeah. And it really makes me wonder, like, you can't tell me that there aren't, like, Red Bull's not a good example, but the Red Bulls of the marketing world that are, like, looking for that edgy audience. Not everybody's a blue-collar fucking dude, right? Like, I understand that the reason that a lot of YouTube is doing this is because a lot of ad companies are like, oh, we don't want to be associated with X topic or X product or X kind of thing, X kind of personality, and that's why there's so much censorship and all that crap, right? But it's
Yeah.
like, you can't tell me there isn't some just edgy fucking advertiser that's like, yeah, give me the badasses, give me the Logan Pauls, and give me the, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah,
give me
there's-
those loudmouths.
Those people are out there. But, like, you have
I
to
want
go
to
find
know
your
the-
sponsors yourself now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying though, is the ones that YouTube is catering to, I feel, is the wrong ones. I'm sure that they could make money and find a sustainable ad. Like, if they had, here's a category list. These kind of advertisers will pay for this kind of content creator, and this company will pay for whatever. You know what I mean?
Hmm. So the other day, I just found 6 in like this past 5 minutes.
I haven't found a single one yet.
It's
That's
crazy. The other,
6 is good though.
because I'm doing car videos, I've been, watching other channels that are doing it just to kind of see, what they're doing, and I don't know. So I got a recommendation a couple days ago of this channel. It's doing car videos, and he's only got. So I click on the video, and it plays an ad, and then I watch the video and watching it just to see what he does differently, or how he approaches it, because it's essentially the same thing that I'm doing. And then I realized this guy's only got 300 subscribers, and I got an ad. And you can't monetize your channel
Until you have 1,000.
until you have 1,000. So they're essentially just getting all the money from the ads on this channel.
Yeah, for free. Not paying him a dime.
Like,
So they're still throwing ads up, but he's
Yeah.
not getting any of it.
like, there's just a never-ending stream of shit coming from YouTube. Like, my hatred for them is just growing stronger and stronger.
Problem is, though, is they've almost got a monopoly. Like, what other site is out there that's doing that?
Like,
Like, there's Floatplane and a few others, but
I never thought of that. I just figured, you can't monetize your channel until you have 1,000 subscribers, which means you can't play ads. But I just seems so. I seem so naive now. I just feel
Well,
so
they-
naive now. It's like, oh, they're still
Yeah,
playing
they-
ads. They're just not giving you any of the money. It's awful.
Yeah, their argument to that is going to be, well, if you have under 1,000 subscribers, then it's us bringing them here, and they're just clicking on your video type of thing, and that's why we're taking all of the money. It's
Yeah,
bullshit, but
but
that's the way they're looking at it.
But it's, I mean, they wouldn't have an ad to play if their content wasn't there. Just because they're showing your content, like, it's so fucking scummy. I hate them so much. I never would have guessed YouTube would turn this evil.
Big money ruins everything.
Google, right? As benevolent as, and that's the problem with society as a whole. Is like capitalism is not a good metric when your only focus and your only goal is making more money for the shareholders and the stockholders. Like, growth isn't limitless. So when things start to slow down, look at Uber. Uber started out, what were they doing? They were paying their drivers amazingly, and everyone switched over and everyone started driving for Uber. And then they were no longer profitable paying the prices, and over the years they continued to reduce the payment prices down to the point where these guys are barely making minimum wage. I don't know how Uber Eats is, but I can't imagine it being too different. But a buddy of mine drove for Uber when they first started, and he was making money. And then 6 months, 8 months in, didn't matter what your ratings were, or your scores, or anything like that. It was, no, this model isn't profitable long term. It's almost like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. It hasn't.
It's like we're gonna gather a lot of traction and a lot of momentum by promising high pay, and then once we get a bunch of people in, we'll cut the pay.
It hasn't been too bad. I think I've made, I got 100 waiting. I've already sent myself 220. So I've made like maybe 350 in like, I don't know, maybe only 15 hours of work or something like that. Not terrible, but like that's gas too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How much do you think in that time did you spend on gas?
Yeah, it's like, gas was really expensive. I put like a full tank. It was maybe like $100 for a full tank, from nothing to full. And then when I was at a quarter tank today, I put in 50. So I mean, I've spent 150 on gas, but I'm at a full tank. So
okay, so assuming that you started this pay cycle at a full tank of gas, then you have spent $50 on gas.
So I think, but like, if I didn't fill up today, I'd probably still have some gas left. So about $100 in gas, I'd still have some gas left. I'd probably be at like an eighth, and I've made like 330 or something, 340.
Okay, and you've been at it for how many hours would you say?
Probably 12, 13. I don't think 15. Maybe 12 hours, 13 hours or something like that.
Okay, well, let's say on the bad end, you were doing 15 hours, and he's about $300 after you take your gas out of it, right? That's $20 an hour if you did 15 hours.
Yeah.
Right, if you did 300 divided by, say, 12 hours, you're looking at $25 an hour, which, after the expense of gas, $25, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's decent. That's $10 more than minimum wage.
Yeah. I need to make sure I keep some sort of track. It kind of keeps track in the app, but it also kind of doesn't. God, the app is so bad. It's just like everything else, right? It's just like, well, as long as it works and we're making money, like they don't invest anything into making the app great. It's buggy and it has problems. Like right at the end of your delivery, it's like, oh, you're about to finish your delivery, so we're going to start popping up new deliveries for you to get, which makes sense, but the problem is, wow, that pickaxe broke really fast. Shit. I hate that mechanic so much. Yeah, so right at the end of your delivery, it's like, oh, you're going to be done soon. So it starts popping up requests in your face, which minimizes
Block your drive.
minimizes your navigation. And it's like, well, I'm not there yet. Like, and now I can't see exactly where I need to go because you're fucking popping up another request in my face. Like, there's so many problems with it, and it's clear. It's just like, you know, they don't care. They're probably working on fixing it, but they don't.
They've
They
probably
don't
got
care.
one intern
Yeah.
university student who's kind of working on it as one of his final projects, kind of thing.
Oh my god, I fucking hate that mechanic so much.
What was on that pick?
Efficiency 4 and breaking 3 and mending.
Got an efficiency 5 trader at the village right now, so you can get efficiency 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's like, now I gotta waste an hour getting a fucking... Like, why? Ugh. This game is like the most popular. I'll always say it. This game is only so popular because of modded. If you couldn't mod this game,
Yeah.
What do you have to spend an hour doing?
Making a new pickaxe.
Well,
Books availability is limited. It's only a good thing if you've already got the gems and the materials that these guys are going to want to buy in enough quantity to be able to afford those books.
Yeah,
and then grind the experience to be able to put the books on.
Yeah.
We got enough to sell for the emeralds anyway, right? We should have enough anyway.
Well, I just farmed some clay, sold some rotten flesh. I think I have a few left, but I mean, it's like a stack for both unbreaking books. Mending is another 18. And then, I don't know, efficiency. I guess I just gotta hope to roll something good.
And remember to roll it first.
Yeah. Same situation I did it last time, just chatting away and not realizing my pick is about to die.
Yeah, that's why I take every time I see the nether quartz, I stop and mine it all, kind of refresh the pick a little.
Yeah. I are bad at game.
Well, I've got enough for 2 ingots for you.
Nice. Appreciate it. Just throw it in my chest for now so I don't lose it again. Yeah, I got like a little comment survey about, you know, how's the Uber app doing? Do you have you encountered any problems? And there wasn't enough characters to explain everything. It was like limited to 160 or something like that, or like 240 or whatever.
You start typing the way we used to text as teens on our fucking old phones that only had Snake as a game on it. And speaking in like leet speak.
Yeah, just a safe room. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but I mean, could be worse. It's not too terrible. I can start and stop whenever I want. Don't got any asshole colleagues. And sometimes it's weird, right? Like, I'll be already on a delivery and I guess something nearby will pop up. So it's like, do you want an extra $2 to go do this other delivery? It'll it'll take you an extra 6 minutes. I'm like, for $2? Like, no. I'm not doing anything for $2. I'm not going to an extra place and then an extra house. Because
It's like a net loss.
it doesn't take 6 minutes. Like, their estimate is always too low. Unless it's like a long time, like 40 minutes or an hour. Because I had one that estimated an hour and it only took me like 54 minutes or something. But most of the time when it's like 11 minutes or 18 minutes or whatever, it's not going to be that short. And then so I'm like, no, I'm not doing an extra 6 minutes for $2. And then 30 seconds later, do you want an extra $2 for something that's going to take 11 minutes? I'm like, if I'm not going to do it for 6 minutes, I'm not going to do it for 11. Like, the algorithm is just trash.
Well, my pick's about to break, and I don't want to pull an Aaron.
I deserve that. So what did you and Jeff talk about?
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing. Small talk for like 5 minutes, and then sat in silence for a while, and then Aaron came home. We got talking about how crazy busy he's been. He's talking about, like, he was saying that he wasn't even thinking of, like, he started thinking about upgrading his computer, and he's like, but why? his hobbies have shifted. His focus has shifted. He's not really even sitting at the computer, so why would he invest money
Yeah.
to upgrade it, right? So
Yeah.
nice. You have 20 netherite scrap.
That'll do.
Enough for 4 of them. I need to fix my pick.
Fine. We should do the dragon again. Give me all the XP.
What's your gold boots? Dude, I wonder if the trident works well for him. Oh wait,
The dragon?
yeah.
Probably.
It only does 9 damage, right? The sword does 10. The crossbow does. Oh, I found out how to use rockets as crossbow ammo.
Oh, how?
You have to put them in your offhand.
Oh, okay. What are they good for?
They do damage.
Like, a lot?
They inflict. Oh, well, there's no drop. Like if you watch it,
Oh, shit.
and so if you get the ones that have like exploding on the end, they do damage when they hit.
Hey, what's
Just
up?
don't mix up, huh?
Saying what's up, Mai? Just don't.
Don't mix up which ones you've got. Because if you accidentally take a hold of the ones that explode and you try to fly with those ones, you're not gonna have a good time.
There's ones that explode?
Yeah, the fireworks that actually have the boosh.
Oh.
Like you can put a charge on the ends that it explodes. If you use those as ammo, they do a decent amount of damage. I guess.
Huh.
More than arrows, I think. But if you try to fly with them, it explodes in your hand.
Hey, don't worry about it, man.
And you take that damage.
Don't worry.
You don't have to apologize, Mai. You're not on the clock, not being paid to be here. We're here to entertain you, not the other way around. Dog named Fred.
I would expect nothing less. like the old school Pokemon. Cool. How was going into town? What'd you guys do?
It's good. It's long, really long. We left at like 1:30. Went right to bed and was hoping to be able to like get 6 hours of sleep, but I ended up waking up at like 11 o'clock. So, was a little bit tired, but we went to the first place we went to is where they thought they wanted to go, but it wasn't the right mall. But thankfully, that mall had a Timmy's, so I was able to get a coffee. So that really helped. And then we went to the right mall, like 20 minutes away on the other side of town. They did they wanted to do the bungee thing where it's like the slingshot chair thing.
Yeah.
So they went and did that. Me and the other guy watched them do that, and then from there we were going to be going down to the gold souk and look at jewelry and stuff, because some of them had some custom made stuff that they were picking up. So by the time we actually sat down to the restaurant, it was like 6 o'clock, and the way the restaurants work, it's like a very Mediterranean approach to the way the restaurants work, where it's like they leave you sitting at the table before they even come to the table and talk to you, drop off menus or anything, until you call them over. And so like you're sitting there for like half an hour, and the guy's just kind of like hovering but not too close, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, come here, like we've been waiting for you for like half an hour. And then again, like they'll bring the food out. The food got there quick. The food is really good, really delicious. And then it's like, okay, cool. Like we ate, ordered dessert, and it's like, all right, like let's get up and keep going. And like we made this sign for like, we want to come and give us the check so we can leave, please. And we sat there for like, he brought us tea. And then it's like, okay, like, I just want to get up and fuck, like, I'm already falling asleep. I've been up for like 40 hours with like a 3-hour nap. Like, can we, if I still sit here, I'm going to face plant into this table. Like, we need to get moving. So, we walked around the souk for a bit, did a bunch of shopping. The guys picked up a bunch of knickknacks. I didn't really grab anything. And then came back home and passed out for like 3 or 4 hours. It was only supposed to be 2, but then I got up and I hit my snooze button real hard.
Yeah.
Caffeine works until a point, May. It's kind of like anything. If you start, consuming it a lot, you build up a tolerance. And I'm at the point now I could have an extra large coffee half an hour before I went to bed. Sleep fine throughout the night. Like, it just doesn't do much to you anymore.
Yeah, same. I just drink it now for something warm, just to have something warm.
It's the exact opposite of me. I don't drink warm drinks. Like, I don't like coffee, I don't like tea. Like, hot chocolate is the only thing I'll have, and that's only if I've, like, been out in the cold for, like, hours.
If I'm gonna go for a warm drink, I prefer the blood of my enemies, but coffee will do.
It's dark.
Oh, that was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
No, okay, it got the appropriate reaction. And
Well,
Don't.
maybe if you had an easier name.
No, don't worry. He'll call you
Fine.
both.
MAI is pronounced May, not my. So you're wrong.
I think it's my.
Exactly. This is why I assumed your gender is female. Man, these picks have so much durability that when you get it down that low, you have to you pay for it.
Takes a while.
yeah, you have to stand there. It's they get down to a little bit. Yeah, it takes a little while.
So are you gonna do the game rule to keep inventory? You think?
No, God no.
Posted to
didn't?
recommend that. I posted it just so that you could see that it was saying it was a 5-minute timer
Yeah.
if the chunk is kept alive. I think the problem with that is you'd become fearless.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't care
There's
anymore.
no threat. You lose your levels, and that's essentially it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were saying you do the gravestone instantly, and that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, the gravestone, like, let's say you die 3,000 blocks away, you still gotta go there in a certain amount of time before it despawns, right? Like,
Well, no, it doesn't
Gravestone
despawn.
Despawn.
It doesn't
It's a
despawn.
chest.
oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess some of them do, but they have a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah,
So
I
But you
mean-
still have to go and get it.
you
It's
have
the
to
big
It's not
you have
really-
to mount the rescue operation. You have to, like, and who's to say that you're gonna be successful? You might go there and die again.
Yeah, but very limited threat still to lose your stuff.
Yeah, but in that, it's not so much the threat of losing your stuff; it's the threat of having to go back and get it.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
Well, I don't know.
The
Somebody who
the
traveled
narrative is
3,000
different.
blocks over 2 hours, I can tell you, it fucking sucked.
It wouldn't be a big of an issue now that we have
Flying.
backup elytras.
Yeah, now that we're flying, it's
tiger's blood. Nice. What's your native language? That was a nice waterfall sound.
Please excuse my English. What's your main language? English.
English. Thank you, I'm not the only one that got Just
Please,
kidding.
please excuse my English.
What faced on that one? You don't have the Twitch chat open, do you, Jay?
No.
So, Mai is in chat, and he says, "Excuse my broken English. I'm so tired. My English isn't going to be at its peak." I was like, "Oh, so what's your native language?" And he says, "English."
I'm betting that he didn't understand your question. That's
Still funny. I don't know.
it is one. Yeah, it's definitely the what phase. Huh?
The clay is silent. I have heard it said that English is the most difficult language to learn as a second language.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
Contrary
sayings
rules.
and a lot of different even when you're teaching somebody English that speaks English, there's a lot of. But wait a second. So why is baloney spelled like that?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah. Almost every day I'm teaching Cherish something or correcting her, or she's asking about a slang, or and like she comes from a country who intertwines English with their own language, so like, and it's still, still some stuff she doesn't know about or needs to learn.
Alright, I brought 4 more brewing stands. Let's see if I can't get some good clerics. Yo, where's all your hobo homeless people?
So we have
they're
efficiency
all
5.
librarians now.
Said
We
we
have
have an
what? Sorry?
efficiency 5 guy there.
Somewhere yet.
No, I don't have infinity. I don't really care about infinity. I just carry arrows around.
I had infinity, and I still would end up carrying a stack on me anyways. Bread. That's what I came for. Bread. Let's get these little bastards to spit at a bunch of kids. Because I think they're all librarians now.
Let's get some more clay.
There's only like 13 librarians.
The fucking Library of Alexandria going on over here.
No, you still waste a slot. Like with infinity, you just need 1 arrow. So you're not really saving any slots. Unless you think you need 2 stacks for whatever reason.
Be right back in a sec.
When I go in, I usually carry 2 stacks. when I don't have infinity, I usually go on with 2. I use my ranged weapon a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's like all
that's
I
my
use.
main weapon.
I do keep a backup stack in my shulker. But it doesn't happen often, or I think I'm going to need more than 100. Yeah, it just takes practice to learn the arc. Just takes some practice. Yeah, practice makes perfect. We got 2 clerics now. Sweet. That should be enough, maybe. We'll see. Gotta search through all these dudes now. There we go. Breaking and breaking. Let's look for mending. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Learning from others really helps. Learn from other
I
people.
experienced kinetic energy.
What?
Hit T. Go look at the chat box. I have no idea.
Google that. See what that's all about.
Has something to do with your trident?
Maybe.
That's when you die with an elytra. You did die with an elytra.
Oh yeah. That's what it is. It's the death message for dying by impact.
So many librarians. I can't find
Yeah,
them.
it appears when the player is killed by hitting a wall while flying with elytra on.
Keep looking at the same librarians too.
So all I would do is I would set up the lecterns, and then I would let them all come over, and then I'd start going through them. And if I saw somebody with something I like, I'd trade them something, and then it would lock it in, and then I would break down all the fucking lecterns again, and then put them all back up.
I just don't want to wait for work time. Freaking find this guy.
Work time's starting soon.
There's efficiency guy, you said?
I'm almost positive I got pretty sure I got efficiency 5.
I didn't need unbreaking. Do not see him.
I'll come help me take a look in a second. I think it's like he's a leveled up one. I think it's like one of the leveled up.
No, I haven't done that achievement yet.
Oh, here he is. Efficiency 5, right here, on the platform.
Okay, cool. Oh, not enough emeralds.
I just threw a stack at you.
Like 54 or something stupid like that. Yeah.
There you go. I just threw a stack. It's at your feet.
Thank you.
You haven't picked them up. There you go.
Thank you. And the mending guy.
We got a few more clerics. There's 4 of them now. Each one of them buys rotten meat.
Nice.
Yeah, we could empty those boxes on one visit.
You know where the mending guy is?
I do not.
Oh my god, dude. Just I check every single one but the mending guy. I don't know where he is. Is he somewhere else? Is this all the lecterns? Oh, just kill me. Is he just dead or something? I don't know. Maybe he died because he's not here.
Who died?
Mending guy.
Oh no.
I saw him earlier.
Well, I'm just missing him every single time.
That sucks because I had a second mending guy, and I re-rolled him yesterday. Like, why the fuck would we need 2 mending guys?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just can't find him. For whatever reason, I can't find him.
It's the only problem with letting them wander.
And having 15 of them. Maybe he's stuck somewhere.
Maybe.
Maybe he died. Well, there's no way they can get out, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's one guy over here. Frostwalker. I don't know why he's over here. Oh, there's another one over here. Fire aspect.
Oh yeah, I got him yesterday too.
Yeah, but why isn't he at work?
Don't know. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, you can use both at the same time. Oh, is he up here? I found him. He's on top of the church.
He's that dude up there. You know what? If he stays up there, that's not a bad place for him. I don't know why you wouldn't have looked up there first.
Oh,
Right?
gee, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it
Oh, this
seems.
guy's the mending guy buys book and quill for an emerald.
See ya.
I don't remember what happened, why we didn't leave them. Oh, because he wasn't resetting?
He wasn't restocking, yeah, so it wasn't helping us at all. 'Cause he couldn't get mending.
I don't think that's normal, though.
Well, like
No.
I left it for, like I said, I left it for at least 8 to 10 in-game days, and he still didn't restock. So then I expanded, because I figured, I'm like, oh, maybe he needs room to like walk around or something, and so I just expanded his living quarters. So I kept him enclosed, but I just made it bigger so that he can kind of move around and stuff, and then go to the, you know, just be able to move. And then that didn't work. I waited another few in-game days, and I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna wait until I'm done whatever I was, like, it was when I was building the rooms there. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait until I'm done whatever stage I was working on. And if it's not, I'm just gonna take down the building. And then I kind of got caught working on a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, oh yeah, and I went back to check, and Logan had already done it. And then by the time I had gotten back, I found him, and he had mending books again. So it was him being enclosed that was the problem. It's just, why was it the problem?
Well,
Is that
I
we
wonder
don't
if
know.
the server needed a restart or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
but I
I
didn't.
don't see them taking away that feature.
I never restarted it. Like, it was literally one constant. I didn't even log off the server. It was one constant. It
That's what
was when I was on my binge there.
I'm saying, maybe it needed a restart.
But if that was the case, it wouldn't have reset once Logan let him out. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty much instantaneous.
Well, I mean, you can have
once
two
he let him out.
solutions to one problem.
Oh well, maybe, yeah, I guess, but
I don't know. I don't see them taking away that feature of being able to trap them.
well, like I said, there's probably just something that we're missing. Like, there's probably one step or one requirement that we didn't have in there that we're supposed to have.
Maybe they need a
Because, like,
bed or something.
literally, like, if you saw the way it worked, like, I came here like multiple times throughout the days to check, because I wanted to put mending on my pickaxe and the wings. So I was like, well, fuck, I need mending, but he wasn't selling it. I was like, well, I was at a point where I was just gonna start putting down lecterns, trying to get another mending guy. But I was gonna try letting him out first to see if that worked. And he didn't reset it once until Logan had literally let him out, and then once Logan had let him out, he was fully stocked. So the only other thing that I could see was when he was inside, the lectern was turned away from him, like it was facing outward. So maybe because he was standing at the back of it, he wasn't able to restock. Like, maybe if we had it flipped around. But I didn't want to try that, because at the time I was thinking if I broke down the lectern that it would reset him. So I didn't want to do that. And then by the time
Once he's locked in, he's locked in.
yeah. So then once I came back, he was already out anyway, and he had the book, so I wasn't really worried about it. And I didn't even I was like, well, there's not a problem with and again, at the time I forgot that they went through doors and we're wander outside, but I was like, we got walls up, like, what's the problem? Nothing's gonna come in here and get them. It's just a matter of having to walk around and find them.
Yeah.
But the only other thing I could see is that the lectern was backwards, and if we had it flipped around, that maybe that would have worked. Or if we had it where the lectern was just inside the room with him and he was like at a window, because if you take out an emerald and put it in your hand, he'll walk to you.
Yeah.
And if we have a space that's like a 4x4,
he's gonna come to the window whenever you go to it, right? Like we don't have to just have him like stuck right up against it.
Yeah, I'm curious
So-
what the mechanics are now.
Well, if you want to do that, let's find a guy who's got a cheap one. Let's trap him and buy it until it's gone, and then see. I need a volunteer. Huh? That was, oh man, if you could have heard that on my end, that was such good timing. I walked up to two guys walking towards me. I'm like, I need a volunteer. One of them goes, huh?
You just look at him with a grin and he's like, uh-oh.
Wow, you guys look like a cult. Jesus. I need an old priest and a young priest. Huh.
The nether looks red. A lot of red.
Oh, there's a guy with loyalty.
Yeah, and I didn't do many organic builds. That shit's hard.
Oh, there's a quick charge 3 guy, by the way, as well.
I saw that. That's what made me initially go, oh, I'll grab a book and all the emeralds and all of the books are gone. Okay.
Yeah. I think I used the books yesterday to level up a dude or something, maybe. Because basically that's all I was doing, is I was finding guys with good stuff, and then I would just buy shit off them or sell them stuff just to get them to level up to see what else I can get.
Can we name them?
You need name tags,
Yeah,
I believe.
I think we can name them.
But it's kind of stupid. If you want to put a name on a name tag, you have to do it in an anvil, and it costs you a level or two every time.
It's still a pretty good
Yeah.
fix, though, I think.
Yeah, and then he becomes
is
permanent.
true. That is true.
Like, just name a couple important ones or common ones, and
Yeah, because then he'd see them from a mile away, too.
The ones that we're gonna need, yeah.
I think the
I don't
cat,
know if-
like the cat, though, you got to be pretty close to see the cat's name.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're wandering around the village, I mean, you don't have to go. The biggest thing is that you don't have to open up their inventory, every single one of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
yeah.
takes fucking time, right? Like, we can just look at him and be like, oh, it's Steve.
Yeah,
He's got mending.
yeah. I could see the
Well,
cat's
I'd
name from a
probably
couple
just-
blocks away, so that's not too bad.
Probably just name it Mending.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know, obviously.
I'm not going to call him Steve.
Or call him a name that starts with, like, he's Mike. Mending is Mike.
I'd probably just go with Mending.
Unbreaking is
Unter.
Ursula. That's fucking... I'm like, whose name starts with a U?
Grunka. I was watching Chuck today, and she was pretending she was going to name their baby Grunka because he couldn't settle on a name. So she's like, well, I'm just going to name her Grunka. Or Slagathor.
Slagathor.
Gotta be a guy's name that starts with U.
Hussein.
Alright, fair enough.
Why are you?
English name? I don't know.
Well, because I went to Unbreaking, and that was the next one I thought of, and I went you, and then I went, oh, I don't know any names that start with you.
Hmm.
Alright, I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
Kind of broke my system on the second shot. Like women's names, you got like Ursula and like Eunice. Fucking.
Yeah, maybe he's a girl. You don't know.
I don't know if the name tags. Do the name tags work on these dudes though, or is it just animals? Because if it's just animals, it's kind of useless. At least this like serves a purpose.
I don't think you know what that means, Boomer.
I was thinking the same thing.
What's that?
Like, aren't you 17?
It doesn't mean what you think it means.
Mize made a comment that he really likes old netherrack more. maybe it's because he's just a boomer. It's like,
I mean, boomers become the mentality, right? If you're old at heart.
Yeah, it's just become slang now.
I think we're technically considered millennials, but we're like the OG millennial apparently.
I don't think I'm a millennial. I was at a high school.
Not you, not you. You're older than us. You're way older than us. I wasn't talking about you.
Way older. Bite your fucking tongue.
Way older than us.
Way older.
Everybody
Way
whose
older
age
than
starts with 4, raise your hand.
And my hands are down.
Yeah.
It's kind of mean, but I like it. I didn't know that it would show like text emotes on the screen. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you just do /me.
That's good. That's funny. I didn't know how to do that.
/me?
Yep.
Can I like shoot the finger? Is that a thing? Points and laughs. I like it. I like it.
This is hilarious. I need black dye, so I'm just scaring the squid into the ocean temple, and they yeet out of this fucking wall and just go free falling. Dude, I was making the wall last night, and I was crying as these dudes were just... They'd get too close, and they would just fall down.
You should
And
just
man,
put some hoppers at the bottom there.
Just flop around.
it was the wet sounding impact followed by like the sound of like a 300-pound fat dude who falls down and wins himself that just said
It was funny, like every few seconds or every couple minutes you just hear Matt start laughing, giggling. Took him about 3 or 4 times where he was like, these things are hilarious. What? Is that the only way to get black dye, or is there a black flower?
There's a wither. Yeah, there's a wither rose. I don't remember how to get it. I think that gives you black dye.
I think you're right, I just don't know how to get the wither rose.
Sounds rare.
The squids are the easiest way to do
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, it
Yeah.
sounds a lot more rare than a fucking squid, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But in order to do dark prismarine stairs, we're gonna need a lot of black dye. Because it needs prismarine shards.
Oh my god, orgy in town square.
You can just farm the prismarine that's in there, turn that into stairs. On the stone cutter, I think, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Stonecutter might give me more.
Farm the other temple.
I was thinking that too.
What was the question? So I missed it. I was busy watching the orgy.
7.
Wasn't really a question,
the
more of a
answer.
statement of
That's
like,
the answer.
gonna need a lot of black dye and a lot of prismarine shards. In order to make the dark prismarine blocks, you need the prismarine shards around a black dye.
Okay. So what are you making stairs for?
The ocean temple.
Oh, okay. So you're like building a temple.
Well, we're continuing to work on it.
You're gonna
Okay.
do stairs around the perimeter. It's currently 2 blocks that you can't jump up. Like the base is too tall.
I see what you mean.
What are the prismarine crystals used for?
Not a clue. Building. You mean like the shards?
Yeah, I think this
Well,
the little ones make the bigger ones, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the names are.
there's no... So the crystals are the small ones, the shards are the bigger ones.
Yeah, I think maybe the
There's
crystals.
no recipe for shard.
Oh, I don't know.
Prismarine is made up of of 4 shards. The dark prismarine is made up of 8 shards surrounding a black dye, but I don't know of anything. I'll have to wiki it.
I think this is faster than beds and TNT. Definitely feels faster.
What's that? The high F?
Efficiency 5 pickaxe. Like the prep of doing TNT or beds, that takes time. And then like the
shards were only used to make lanterns.
Only used to make what?
Lanterns, the sea lanterns.
Oh.
5 crystals and 4 shards will make a lantern. That's fine, we're gonna need to make a bunch of those too.
Guess,
oh no!
I guess I burned to death.
Okay.
I was eating food. I'm
Well, at the very least, the chunk
village.
is not loaded.
Yeah. I just touched lava a couple times and I just burned the whole way.
Do you not have any armor on?
I did. Should have, yeah. I didn't think lava would bring me all the way down.
Nah,
like-
you usually have a little bit of a graze. It'll smack you a couple
You
times.
seem to burn
before.
forever, though.
Yeah, and I was eating too, so I don't know. I was like gaining health back at the same time, but it just wouldn't end.
Bo with the helpful advice of use fire potions.
Oh, he's a quick thinker. Oh, I gotta go check out his.
Well, there's no lava around me. I ran to a spot that was free of lava. There's just stuff that came out of the wall.
I knock down all these lecterns and try re-rolling again.
Knock them all down, but knock down some. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I knock them all down, put them all back up, it don't matter, because the ones that we like will just come and reclaim them, right?
They shouldn't switch at all, actually. The ones we've traded with, they should be fixed.
No, I know, but I mean, they all need a block in order to restock. For the mechanic of restocking, they need to have a block that they're assigned to.
Yeah.
So, like, every time I put, like, the Frostwalker one was pissing me off yesterday, because I kept thinking that he was taking it from somebody, but I realized, I'm like, oh, he needs to have one, so he's coming up and claiming it. Like, you can watch him come up and he turns all green and shit. So I don't think it matters if I knock them all down. It just ensures that everybody that we haven't traded with will reset.
Yeah.
And I'll put them all back up again.
So that's the thing, he was there to get the netherite for the netherite gear. Did not have it.
Hmm?
He was saying it's a good thing netherite armor and tools don't burn. Yeah, about that.
I just put this lectern down and the golem smashed it.
What?
Yeah. Like,
Huh.
I literally put it down as he went to step up on it, and he, like, smashed it out of existence. Like, it's not...
Might be invisible in one of your slots.
Yeah, it's invisible in the slot that it was originally in.
Oh, okay, good call. Yeah, as soon as I clicked on it, that's hilarious. What the fuck happened there? Yep, Strider, we don't need you.
we already have one of those.
How's the warped biome make it easier? No lava or something?
Big spawn, that's for sure.
Ooh, getting blocks reappearing. Oh boy. Laggy, laggy.
Laggy, laggy. Oh man, you gotta go. Hi. No? Okay.
Much of the lyrics as I know.
I think it's as much of the lyrics that are important, really.
Ain't about that life. Should I relog maybe? Is anybody else lagging?
Nope.
I'm good.
And if I'm not lagging, no excuse for any of y'all.
I mean, I'm destroying 10 blocks a second.
That could be an issue, yeah.
Seems fixed. All right. The good old turn it off, turn it back on again. Keep trying to get ahead of it.
That made me jump.
What's that?
Someone touched their microphone. It kind of made that like.
Yeah, I just got back. I pulled my headset down.
Well, I'm in the ocean monument. I'm destroying blocks, and for whatever reason, I heard that sound, and I immediately went. My brain immediately went to those. I can't remember the name. But they're in the strongholds when you break stone.
Mites or whatever?
Yeah.
Silverfish?
Silverfish, thank you. Immediately my brain went, oh, and I like paused and looked around all frantically, and then I went, I'm not in the fucking stronghold. Idiot.
Thought I had a couple netherite that I dropped when I died. Guess I didn't pick it back up. Thought I found one. It would be nice though if there's like an enchantment or some way to make your stuff never break. Or like maximum unbreaking gives it to you.
If you do something like that, though, it's got to be like ultra rare.
I also don't mind the idea of like when it's broken, you can't use it anymore. Like you can't put it in your hotbar or something.
Well, just the fact that it disappears is awful. When it happens to you, it feels awful.
It's unforgiving. It makes you have to pay attention. Like, I had it happen once, and trust me, every time, like, I check it, and I'm like, I'm down like a third. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Check it again, I'm down like a half. I'm like, all right, again. Like,
yeah,
you can only do
but
it once.
I don't like playing games that give me PTSD.
I don't think it's PTSD. I think it's just learning from a
Well, I'm
mistake.
joking.
Well, yeah.
Half joking.
little dramatic. How do you craft, like, what's the difference between flight duration 1 and 3? Like, how do you do that?
So you put 1 piece of gunpowder and 1 piece of paper, you will get 3 flight duration 1 rockets.
Okay.
If you put 2 gunpowder and 1 piece of paper, you will get a flight duration 3.
Ah, okay, so 3
You get
to,
3.
okay, I got you.
Yeah, so 3 gunpowder and 1 paper will give you 3 flight duration 3. In the rocket chest.
That would make sense. But
Yes, without the oops.
What are you doing, Bo?
God, this place is gonna look so good once it's actually hollowed out nicely. Like, I don't think we get a true, because it's so,
Cool.
by design, so much of a maze, that the true scale of this building kind of gets lost.
Yeah. Did you hollow it all out?
I'm working on it. I'm just kind of working on the front room right now, like the front area. But like, this would be the faster way to get prismarine, the dark stuff. I so like these lanterns, the sea
Yeah.
ones. God, they're so pretty.
Oh, pickaxe is a half. Better go repair.
Pickaxe slightly above half. Calm. Pickaxe slightly below half. Panic!
what enchantments do you have on it right now? Do you have Unbreaking 3 and Mending?
Yeah. Inefficiency 5.
Oh, you still got lots of time.
I know. It's a joke.
Oh, I thought you were actually coming back. I thought you were that scarred by it. It's like the guy who runs out of gas and then will never fucking let it go under half tank ever
I
again.
am a little traumatized.
That's what Rick does. Like, Rick treats his tank as if it's a half tank, so when he's at full, he's at a half a tank of gas. So when he gets half, like before he gets half, he's acting and driving as if it's about, like, just about to run out of gas.
My dad would always tell me, don't let your tank get below half. I'm like, dude, I'm 17. I can barely afford to fill it up to half.
It's also a thing for old cars. The newer cars, they're a little more geared towards dealing with that. It's like oil changes, right? Like, all the old people get them every 3 months because that's what they grew up knowing, and they don't realize that you have synthetic oil now and you can legitimately get them once a year and be completely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more about the kilometer breakdown than it is the time.
Yeah, I went in to get an oil change because I was starting deliveries, and I was supposed to get it in June, and this was like, a week ago that I got it, and my kilometers were at 30K, and I think I was supposed to get it at 33K. So the guy's like, yeah, you don't need one. I'm like, well, I mean, I was supposed to get it in June. It's been 6 months.
So I bought my truck, right? My little micro truck in 2017, November 2017.
All right, Mai.
And because I drove so little on it,
I'll just scream really loud to wake you
the
up.
first time I went to get an oil change was like 4 years later. I brought it in. They're like, how have you not broken 10K yet? I was like, I live 2 kilometers from work.
Yeah.
And I go nowhere else.
Yeah.
Look at me. Does it look like I have a fucking spicy fucking afterlife? No. I go home. I play video games.
I put 13K on it in 2 years.
It's funny, is like when I with the van, I went a year past when it was supposed to get the oil change. I had never put oil in it. I didn't do shit. I didn't do a damn thing. I brought it to the mechanic. I didn't say anything. I didn't tell him when the last time had an oil change, whatever. I just let him change it. Then I asked him. I said, "Was there anything wrong with the oil?" He goes, "Well, I mean," he goes, "it was lower." He goes, "It was a little dirty, but I just flushed it and put new in." So I'm like, it's been a year and a half since I had an oil change, and you're telling me that it's slightly low and pretty dirty, and that's it?
Yeah.
You're telling me that I need one every 3 months? Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
No, you need me to get one every 3 months. That's what you're telling me.
And honestly, it was 6 months, but the only reason I did mine was because I would start delivering. So probably
Well,
for the best.
That makes sense. Yeah, like before I went on the fucking trip there, I went and got one just to make sure. You know what I mean? Like, when you're doing something like that, it's just nice to have that security. You know what I mean? You pay the $60 or $70 or whatever it is, and in the back of your head, okay, it's done. It's good to go. Shouldn't have any problems.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to bring it in for like your 30K checkup. But
Stick to the manual in the book. So, like, whatever the book, your owner's manual says, there's a maintenance timetable in the back.
Yeah.
And some of those are actually pretty important because it's like your transmission needs to be looked at 25K or 50K or whatever. Like,
I just
stick to that timetable.
I did the brakes last year.
Those might be due soon too then.
All new brakes.
A year? No.
No, not a
Depends
year.
on how. It depends on how
No.
much you drive and how hard you brake.
He doesn't
Some
drive
people,
enough. There's no way.
7K a year.
There's no
some
way.
people are stupid hard on brakes.
Yeah.
Though.
I am, right? And mine lasted a long ass time.
Yeah, it should be at least three years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Well, for pads, maybe not for rotors, but for pads, like depends, right?
Pads are good to get checked. It's every second oil change essentially. You can get your pads looked at, but
yeah, a couple years. Rotors, I don't think. Rotors, I think, are like 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Like they'll last most of the time, most of the life of the car.
Rotors are fine as long as you don't let your pads go down too long and then let the rotors get locked up.
Actually,
Or again,
not-
be a very firm driver, because
not
the
speaking from
people who like
experience.
stand on their fucking brakes, man.
Oh, I'm a
They
heavy
can go
braker.
big.
I drive fast into the brake and I brake hard, and that's just how I drive. But
yeah, that's one of my biggest
even
pet peeves
brakes-
of Bedrock, to be honest.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I pushed it probably to, not a good level, but
Yeah, for me, that's almost like a deal breaker for Bedrock that you can't put anything in your offhand other than like a couple things.
a shield. That's about it.
That's like such a deal breaker.
The shield and the totem. Those are the only two things that I've found that I can put in my. Because when I saw the mending thing and everything, I was like, oh, cool. So I went and tried it on the pickaxe, and I tried to put the pickaxe in my offhand, and it wasn't working. I was getting really upset. I was like, I know that this works.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Bitch smack fucking skeletons with my
Yeah, like, I
fucking
know that this works.
pickaxe?
I guess that's what you have to do, yeah.
No, you just mine coal and fucking.
Oh, that's
Redstone.
awful.
Yeah, they want you to use the tool for what it's being used for.
God, that's like
But,
that's the epitome of some douche stepping in and wanting to make it his way. Just changing everything, making things dumb.
I don't understand why there's 2 different versions.
Yeah,
Like, it just
it's
does not
That-
compute.
at this point, that kind of floors me. Like, I would understand if it was 2 different versions as far as PC and console. Like, that would make sense to me. But I believe, I honestly, I believe this, is that the only reason that they've kept the second one going on PC is for the cross-play ability with console, to promote it on console. Because there's no other explanation for it. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Other than, no, it's the only explanation I can come up with.
yeah.
Like, because Bedrock is the only one that you can crossplay, right? Like, you can't be on Java and crossplay with someone on console. Like, when we jumped on a server on console, you were on Bedrock, right?
Yeah. It's 2 different programming languages.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to play this with me on console playing Bedrock, you know? Like,
Yep.
it's the only reason I could see it.
Yeah, you expect some inconsistencies, but there's clear decision making of like, no, I want it this way instead. Very clear.
It is puzzling as to why they would have two different this far into the game, you know?
Like, I understand a different language, sure. Like, that makes sense to me. Right? Like, maybe the like Xboxes and stuff don't have Java, but then again, like, people's smart fridges have Java. Like,
Valid.
Yeah, and Bedrock has the marketplace. Like that's the closest you can get to modding it, but some of the stuff on there is it's all like cliche kind of stuff.
It's the one that's got like the realms and all that shit. Like it's well, yeah. Hey, mending guy, where are you? Is this you? No. Hey, what are you guys talking about? What's going on?
think they were talking about you. They saw what you were doing in behind the church.
That's probably it. Oh. Listen,
Dude.
mending guy, I got a name tag here for you. Come here. I need to see if this works. Oh, hey, don't be pushy.
May says it'll work.
You got an iced coffee? I don't think we cheated anything else in, did we? Just the spawners?
No.
Spawners is it, yeah.
Been looking at the chunk-based map.
Oh yeah, that was Matt's thing. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing else.
I actually call bullshit on that, to be honest. These guys need name tags. This is infuriating.
Huh?
So these guys need name tags. This is infuriating.
I told you.
There's 3 of us on right now. My son and his girlfriend play, as well as Bo plays. For a total of 6 on, but I don't think we've ever had actually 6 on at a given time.
Bo shows up. He builds like a box and stuff. Is he in the chat still?
He comes on, minds his carrots, and then leaves. Box.
I gotta find out.
Yeah, he in all caps yelled a box ? Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
How dare you?
Bo is not too happy with you right now.
I found him. I was hoping he was in the chat. Found the mending guy, the name tag. Yeah, he's got a name tag now. All right.
Yep. I've seen a copper ingot from these guys.
There should be an anvil here.
You can breathe underwater a little bit longer.
So by by default, the turtle shell helmet gives you water breathing for 10 seconds. Every time it touches air, it refreshes the 10 seconds. And it has a little bit of an easier chance getting some of the good helmet rolls, like Aquafinity and Respiration. It has an easier chance for those, so those 2 things combined, it really makes it easy to get a full 65 seconds or something like that underwater. Well, you gotta think, the water breathing potion level 1 is only good for a minute. And this does 10 seconds for free every single time it touches air. Or an air block. Any air block.
Yeah, it could be a bit better, but I mean, it's not too bad. Especially when it's respiration.
Where the hell did I get all this netherrack? Did somebody just leave a bunch of netherrack laying on the ground?
Now, who would do that?
That's so weird.
And it answers my
mean,
question. Considering
Hey,
I
I'm
haven't
not,
been to the
not
nether in
farming
days. Haven't been to the
netherite.
nether in days. All of a sudden I got a bunch of netherite, netherrack, whatever the fuck that shit is.
It's a mystery.
The misery, the misery.
Yeah, we cheated this one in.
What?
The drown spawner.
Oh yeah, for Matt's trident, because the drown mechanic is dumb.
It's awful.
Horrible.
Offable.
Like, whoever thought 0.5% is a good drop rate needs to be kicked in the dick.
It is an insanely, it's basically just going down to RNG lottery style.
Yeah.
Basically. It's just, if you happen to have it and come across it, like, count yourself lucky. If you can get mending on it, count yourself luckier. Because if you need at least 3 of them, because when they drop them, they're always like low durability. Everyone that I've seen anyway. And then
Yeah, well, mending's easy enough to get from a villager.
yeah, see, on Bedrock it's not as common because it's it's not as easy to get.
Mending?
Yeah,
Why not?
I don't know. I haven't found it. It's fucking. I have fucking different villagers trying for it. I've been to different villages looking for it.
I think you could still do the, like, isolate a villager, put the block down, check his thing, pick it up, put it down.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I don't think I did that in the Bedrock thing.
It's a fishing pole, not a trident.
I wish you all the best in luck for that. I don't. I do not wish the hatred that befell me. I hope you have the same luck you had the first time.
Dragon fight was easy. I don't even really care a whole lot. I mean, the trident's cool, but figured I'd give it a 10 minutes or so just to see if I get it. I don't really want to do an hour.
An hour if you're lucky.
Yeah. With a freaking spawner. That's awful.
Yeah. And like I said, for mine, even after getting the spawner, the one that I got didn't even drop from a spawner spawned. It was a natural spawn.
I wonder
Came over the hill.
I wonder if you can even get one. Oh, I got one from these guys, so.
Yeah, you got yours from them.
Yeah, everything was lost in the TNT incident.
Urgent.
I was a minute and a half too late.
TNT incident.
And what's worse, you spent over a minute in Discord, and you spent 2 minutes going the wrong direction.
Shut up. Shut your fucking face.
You shut your whore mouth.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me and I have fucking netherite armor on. What the shit is that? Oh. I have half netherite armor on. What a dickbag. Those tridents hurt, man.
And Matt hit me in the back of the head earlier.
I did not. Can't
You
prove
did.
a thing.
Yes, I can. I have the fucking recording of it.
I'd like to see this evidence.
I gotta figure out how to go get it.
If you didn't hit save, it's
Oh, I always say every time.
I don't believe you. Show us on the doll where the bad man touched you.
It was weird, I couldn't get in there for a second. Yeah, just a bit overpowered.
What's that?
Trident damage from drowns.
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, I had my elytra on and the turtle shell helmet, but still, like, almost fucking killed me with like 3 hits.
Matt hit me, what was it, 3.5, I think 4 hearts at most, I think, without armor. And then we tried it both out of water and in water, and it's the same damage. So I think it affects mobs more so than PvP.
Water mobs, it does, yeah.
Them light rays, though.
Right? It's gorgeous.
No, jeez.
Oh, it's a baby drowned. Joke's
A
on
baby
you, I
drowned with
love
a
killing
trident.
babies. No.
A baby drowned with the trident is one of the scariest fucking mobs in this game.
Yeah, it's
They're
fucking
So
true.
fast.
Smaller hitbox. All right, Mai. Catch you later.
See you later, man. I'm gonna head to bed shortly too. I just want to kind of.
Yeah, I'm about to follow as well, but just putting some name tags on dudes over here.
Good thing we have a lot of them.
Yeah, there's like over 20.
Did you take a look at that front room? Hang a right. So now that it's all opened up, I was gonna leave this pillar here.
Yeah.
I haven't done too much work like cleaning up like this stuff, but the
Ooh,
margins
natural light.
pretty narrow. Thank you. And I was just starting down here, but I needed to be able to make these. I still don't have enough, which sucks.
That's cool. It's like a supporting beam almost.
Yeah. And this is mirrored as to what's on the other side. Downside is, so in order to make these, you need the prismarine crystals. You need 5 of those and 4 of the shards. But I spent all of the shards that we had making the dark prismarine, because that was how I initially thought to get it. I didn't think of going to steal it from the other place.
Yeah.
So now that I went and stole a bunch.
I like the contrast though. Definitely needed another color, so like the darker green is perfect.
Yeah.
One thing I wish you'd be able to do is like dye your villagers' clothes. Like, I should be able to make this villager like bright green if I want him to stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be a good idea.
Just hit him with a ball of dye.
just walk up and smack him like with like a fistful of glitter or something.
Just dump a cauldron of dye on him.
All these librarians, their cloaks are all white. So like, fuck, this pink guy is mending, the green guy is fucking unbreaking.
Does the name tag work?
Yeah. Name tags are on there. I got like 6 of them on there right now.
Nice.
Mending, quick charge, unbreaking, impaling, loyalty, efficiency. And then I didn't know what else we had.
Yeah, breaking, efficiency, mending. Those are the ones that I frequent.
We got protection and 3 on one of them too.
Oh right,
so
yeah, protection.
he's good.
Oh damn, man, you're right. That is way more efficient to use the stone cutter.
Oh
so
yeah. Yeah, you get 6 instead of 4.
No, well I just get 64 is 64.
Yeah, you get 6 stairs instead of 4. Like if you do the recipe in a crafting table,
yeah,
you'll get 6 blocks equals 4 stairs. But with the stone cutter, 6 blocks equals 6 stairs.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, grab a bottle of water, 1 sec.
Smack me? How dare you?
Oh, see?
Bah! If I could do the Chewbacca noise, it'd be better, but...
Yeah, so you just walk through the crowd and oh, who's this guy? Oh, quick charge. Quint. You could have went with Quentin.
I ran out of ran out of space.
What-
Actually, I didn't attempt to go. Maybe it would have just went further, but I just Quint
Loyalty
worked.
Lou.
I thought of Quint from Jaws. The guy, fucking dude on the boat that talk like this and a story.
Yeah, I like that. I'm breaking Eugene.
Yeah, I had to kind of modify that one.
Vlad the Impaler. I like efficiency Earl. Yeah, I like that way more than I thought I would.
Glad.
I almost want to re-roll them again. It's becoming like gambling for me.
Oh boy.
Just keep an eye on which ones we have and roll for the ones we don't.
But yeah, I already know. That's why I'm putting name tags on them. The only other one that is really important is the protection guy. We've already traded with him, so
We could
I know that he's
use
locked.
Unbreaking 3. Because right now to get Unbreaking 3, you got to buy 2 of them, and it's like 50,
Yeah,
50 something.
100.
That'd be great.
Oh, we have a soul. Fucking. Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay, but why? I agree.
We have a. Shut your mouth. We have a silk touch pick. I can use it to pick up those lanterns without having to worry about going. I was gonna have to go farm those fish at another monument to get the crystals or to get the shards
We got a
so
couple
that I
silk
could make
touch
those
books, too.
lanterns. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to put silk touch on my main pick though.
Yeah,
No,
just
but we have
Silk
like 1,000
Touch.
pickaxes. Just pick one of them.
Idiot.
There's already a silk touch pick in there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, you have multiple options, so you're more stupid. Is what I'm getting at.
Use a stupid hoe.
Firework rocket. So this one has an explosion on it.
I don't know. I was using that one to fly earlier, and it was working. So
What's the difference?
They all say firework rocket.
no, that one when I hovered over it, it didn't say like flight duration. It
Yeah,
just said
yeah.
firework rocket. It doesn't say like flight duration 1 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Mine do. Mine say
So then
firework rocket, flight duration 1.
Yeah, but these ones didn't say flight duration.
They
I
just say firework rocket.
I just
Uh.
threw them or just set them off and I didn't see any explosion. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm dumb. I don't have fucking emeralds.
Well, you're dumb and you don't have emeralds.
No, I'm dumb because I don't have emeralds. I mean, shitty. Oh, well, I can go get him if there's something worth it.
She's dumb, he's dumb, I'm dumb, we're all dumb.
I will say the one thing I'm glad that they changed. Remember how if anything was left on the crafting table or in your crafting box or on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
enchanter and you left, it would throw it on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So glad they changed that,
It only took a decade.
right?
And yeah, after watching back my death, I think what I did was I stood in between. I put the water in between me and the TNT, and just assumed it wouldn't do any damage. I think that's what my brain did. I was like, well, the water absorbs the damage, so it's not going to hit me through the water.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
I don't know. You saw. Brought me down to 2 hearts. Did not expect it to do that much damage.
Where did Aaron go? Over there, and over there.
I think we should make more lecterns. Or start executing all of these guys.
Do what, sir?
I said I think we should make more lecterns or start executing a couple of these guys.
If you put the ones that you don't want into a boat and drive them away, the golems won't aggro you, and it'll be far enough away that the villagers won't talk that they saw you kill someone.
Minecraft Mafia, just bring them out on a boat, cement shoes, throw them in the ocean.
There is already a minecart there that takes them down a dark tunnel into the back room.
The first thing Aaron said when he went to that secret door when it went down into my mind there, he's like, is this where I finish? Is this where I end?
Is this where I spend the rest of my life?
Ugh.
That is not a room I want to be in. Holy shit. That was bad.
Lots of fishes? Guardians?
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably 20 or 30 in that gold chamber. Like the final, like the... Man. They're not bad if you cheese them by like hiding around a corner kind of thing, but you break line of sight and then kick them in the ass. But now that I got the silk touch, I don't have to kill them.
I'm gonna go check out Bo's boxy basement.
Just picture a box.
Is it still in the chat?
I think so.
He didn't say nothing yet. To be fair, there is a lot of boxes in there.
I was gonna say that's actually fairly accurate. It looks pretty sick though. I like this.
Yeah, the ceiling's cool.
I didn't even look at the ceiling. Oh, that is sick. Yeah.
No, trident, not fishing pole.
Thanks, thanks.
Oh. Like 1 in every 15 spawns of the freaking trident too.
Yep. It's 1 in 188 is the percentile.
It blows my mind. Like the only way to do it is to make a farm.
Yeah.
A natural farm.
Oh man. Have you seen the natural farms too? They're the...
Yeah.
Oh man. Like, you want to talk about an involved farm.
For a trident.
Yeah, it's... scary amount of... Like,
people
build
say
the
I made bad content.
Oh, it was huge. I'm like, wow, I can't nope harder out of a build.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, 1,000 tridents an hour, sure. Ain't gonna be me there catching them. Fuck that. It was a 32 by 32 block. The guy laid out all of the ingredients you were gonna need in chests, and he had 3 double wide chests just to hold it all. So that's redonkulous amounts
Yeah.
of stuff. And most of it was leaves. Leaves and things. The trapdoors. Thank you, brain.
What's with the golden tower over there?
There's an achievement for flying through a 1x1 gap at 40 meters a second or greater.
Okay.
I flew through it after just hitting a rocket. So I don't know. I don't know what else you're supposed to do. Get mega
I think
mega
it might
speed.
be easier to go straight down.
Yeah, it might be.
Just do it over water, fly straight through, swish,
Yeah,
sploosh.
because you get some crazy speed going down.
Yeah.
It might need preventative measures in case you die.
Or build a taller tower to jump off of to go through this one. Then you can go down and then like level out. Although that might cut your speed though.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look, follow the yellow lines up the mountain this way. I've got it all in line so that you could get your line proper. And I found by going straight up and then turning around and going straight down and then kind of leveling out, you can kind of get there. Oh, Jesus. Don't miss, so you hit like a fucking freight train.
Maybe hitting F5 might help.
Oh, I don't know if I could fly it in F5.
Oh, look at this. This shot looks sick. The sun's going down right behind it. There we go.
Houston learned about kinetic energy.
Oh!
Yup. Look, free stuff.
Better get here in
How
5
much
minutes.
Village.
How much XP did you have?
Like 20-something levels, I think, somewhere.
Oh, next to nothing. My inventory's full.
I'm coming back. I'll be there in a second.
Oh, look at those diamonds.
Somebody posted a picture in Discord, I think, of their base had just been exploded by a creeper or something.
I don't know. Well, Aaron's out in the water, and I flew away, so the chunk might despawn. So,
I'll be there in a second.
This spawner's not very fast either, jeez.
no, it's because it's on the seabed. And all of the caves are now full underneath you. So, like, you'd have to
Right.
spend time going underneath and lighting up all of the stuff underneath. The only other thing I could think of is, had we built it at, like, level, sky level at the ceiling, and then, like, in a 3-block deep water pool or something.
Yeah. That was the second trident guy I've seen in 20 minutes.
I fought, well, I last counted, fixing the water, I last counted 8, and not a single one dropped it. Man, 30 seconds with a silk touch, and I have like 36 of these lanterns. That's awesome.
There you go.
It's really deceiving when you're trying to go through that. Like when I was coming down at it, I thought it was a lot lower than I was. I got to the fucking square and I was like at the top of the block above it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. And actually, I could have saved myself if I was paying attention. I could have just rocketed and went back up. I died when I hit the ground.
Yeah, yeah, you got hurt from the kinetic impact, but you didn't
Yeah.
die from it.
Yeah, I went down to 3 hearts and then I hit the ground and it killed me.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try one more time.
Whee! Oh shit.
Set your bed spawn.
Good call.
Man, you go so fast when you're pointing down.
Oh, it's insane.
That's got to be the way to do it.
I think so. And if you did it over water, then it wouldn't be too bad.
Oh my god. That was so I went through at like super fucking fast speed. That must have been so close.
Let me double check, because look at a parrot, look at a ghast. Oh, yeah, okay. Strike a villager with lightning.
God, that must have been so close. Have every potion effect applied at the same time.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, miss.
Yeah, I want to do this one too. Free fall from the top of the world, build limit to the bottom of the world, and survive.
I've distract piglins with gold. What?
Yeah, I have to. I think it's when they're aggressive. I think
Oh.
you have to like
Oh, okay.
Ooh, piece
roll them
candy.
off.
Ooh, piece candy.
Yeah. I've done the strider with a warped fungus on a stick too.
I thought that one was in the overworld though.
It just says ride a strider with a warped fungus on a stick.
Riders are only in the nether.
Yeah, there's one of them where you have to bring them to the overworld, and then, yeah,
Or
take a strider for a long ride on a lava lake in the overworld.
yeah, the one next to that.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a prerequisite or something.
I don't know. I don't see the elytra one. Maybe it's find an elytra. I swear I saw something about a 1 meter block. Achievements Java Edition. Oh, maybe I was reading a Bedrock only fucking achievement or something.
Damn, I've got most of the Minecraft ones. Deflect a projectile with a shield and weaken and then cure a zombie.
Yeah, I need that one too. I also need... that's it for that one, for the Minecraft one. I haven't done anything in the husbandry, really. Get in a boat and float with a goat.
Oh yeah, drinking honey does something. Regen?
Yeah, it cures poison. So
Okay.
it's similar but different from milk, because milk will remove all status effects. But say you have a bunch of potions that you just drank, and then a witch threw poison at you. You only want to get rid of the poison. You can drink honey.
Float with a goat.
Get each frog variant on a lead. Yeah, fuck you. Balanced diet, eat all 40 things. Let me see. List of achievements. ELYTRA.
Oh, only need to discover 10 more biomes.
Achievement. Let's see. Maybe this is only Bedrock, because supersonic. Use elytra to fly through a 1x1 gap while moving faster than 40 meters a second. It's on the achievement list on the wiki, but not on the one that says Java Edition. An achievement known as a trophy on PlayStation 4. Oh, in Java, it's advancement, not achievement. Okay.
Advancement.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
squares
okay.
are achievements. The squares that have rounded top and bottoms are goals, and the ones that have pointed stars are challenges.
So it's not in Java?
It's not in Java. The only ones that are in Java are the ones that we can see there, so I was reading the one for Bedrock. We can almost finish the end as well. We just need to go to a city and get them to levitate me up 50 blocks.
Yeah.
And then respawn the dragon and kill it again.
A bunch of these are totally doable.
Yeah. Trade with a villager at the build height limit. Why? Why?
Get the dragon egg one right now. Actually, I don't want to empty that barrel, so I'll do it later.
Yeah, it's probably about that time for me
It's
too.
about that time.
I'm going to bed.
Does everybody know what
Grandma.
time it is?
Bedtime.
Sleep.
I don't think so, Tim.
Time
Oh,
to
I
take
think
my
so.
arthritis
Oh, I think so.
medication.
Alright, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Later, man.
Later, guys.
See you later, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna strip this entire thing out, and then we can dress it with rooms as we like later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Front room area is looking good though. I like that. Alright, I think I'm out of here too.
All right, man. Catch you later.
See you later, man.
I think I'm just gonna get level 30. Enchant my turtle helmet. And then go to bed. Still need unbreaking for that. What did I put unbreaking on earlier? Pickaxe, I think? I feel like zombies cash out more XP than skeletons. shield would be pretty good versus the drowns with tridents, I think. It's probably the best strat. That shit hurts. Hello, zombies. Yeah. Yeah, really chill stuff. There's a lot of like solo piano, solo guitar kind of stuff. Almost there. Let's see what we get. Section 3. Kind of don't like that, to be honest. I want respiration or aqua affinity. Do we have any of that in here? Oh, there's aqua affinity. I really want respiration. Maybe I'll grab a couple more levels. Well, I want to keep it. Do you not need yours anymore? Want one to keep. Well, you get that extra little bit of water breathing. I don't know. If you have just respiration, does that cancel out or void the turtle helmet? Yeah, I guess that's true. Respiration's enough by itself. Maybe we need a villager with respiration then. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, maybe that's not worth. Because if you have respiration, then it's probably plenty. Let's see what books we get. Spider-Man. I guess maybe just C. Breaking 3. That's not bad. Yeah, maybe I'll just try to get a respiration villager. I do want sharpness for my sword. Take another sharpness. Sharpness 2. Efficiency 2. What do I want efficiency on? Got 3 efficiency books. Only need 2. Protection 2. I might be able to make something out of these. Might cost a shitload of levels though. What do I have on here? I do have Aqua Affinity on there. Lure, power, or sharpness. Fortune, I think. Let's see what we can do. Protection 1. Protection 1. I don't know if I have protection 2 on anything. I'll put it on my helmet though. I think that's the only protection I have. Oh, I have 2 protection 2s. That's perfect. Rip Anvil. Let's do sharpness. Sharpness. Ran out of levels. So weird how you have to hit the zombies twice. Like the first hit only hits one of them. Well, let's just see how far 15 levels gets us. And then that's it for me. Did I already do sharpness 1 and 1? Yeah, let's do 2 and 2. Then on the sword. And breaking 3 and something. Do these next time, I guess. I'm breaking 3. I guess chest plate. I You don't really need unbreaking all that much when you have mending. I mean, it's nice to have, but I don't feel like I really need it on anything. Like maybe the bow? I'll do that. It's fine. All right, I'm off to bed. See you later, buddy. Catch you later. Have a good one.